Hey guys, hope you got a good night's sleep. I know I did. I know we talked about the whole, sleeping and, employees calling out because they didn't sleep good, whatnot yesterday. But yeah, it does help. So actually, the last 2 nights I've slept really good, so I feel really good today. Looking forward to a really good day. Got both trucks. Let's see here. Yeah, I got both trucks loaded up, ready to go. I'll be in the spray truck, obviously. Justin's only on my insurance for this truck behind me here. He's not on my spray truck rig here. So yeah, he's only able to drive that one. Of course, I primarily do all the application stuff as far as the the spraying and the fertilizing. I just want to make sure it gets done right for the most part. Sometimes Justin will spray when we're in the truck together, when he's driving with me and whatnot. But generally, I'll do all the fertilizing. Sometimes I'll let him spray, like I said. But I try to do all of it if I can, just make sure it's being applied the proper way and that kind of thing. But yeah, y'all, appreciate everybody viewing, and Eddie and Matt for commenting again. Matt had I guess a loaded question, had a lot of questions in one comment, I guess, and I think I answered a few of them. But yeah, there was one in particular. He was asking me about, the types of yards I prefer and look for and that kind of thing. I'll actually take on pretty much anything. Now, right now, I'm being fairly selective. Like yesterday, I actually picked up a new customer where we were at a yard, and she came out and asked me, if I'd give her a quote and the price. Ended up, I told her, I was like, look, my minimum's 50. I mean, it was like a quarter-acre lot. And I was like, listen, since we're here, let's go ahead and mow it now. So we did, and literally took 10 minutes, to do $50. And she's going to want me to start fertilizing and spraying as well. So yeah, honestly, that's my sweet spot right now. I'm just finding that a lot of these smaller yards that I can mow and do all the treatments and fertilizing for is my sweet spot, so to speak. I can just make some really good profit and some money, concentrate on those particular lot sizes and yard sizes, if that makes sense. But yeah, y'all, I think, man, I would say, one thing I've been doing more of, through the years is making my route tighter, as far as the area that I service and whatnot. I would say right now in my area, probably 20-mile radius, pretty much all of my customers, all of the yards take care of, whether it's mowing or doing treatments for, is within 20 miles. So I'm continuing to try to, tighten that up, because we all know the importance, route density. The less driving you do, the more profitable you're going to be. Excuse me, I'm kind of congested this morning. But anyway, y'all, yeah, man, I hope that helped you out. Hopefully, I think I answered that. Like I said, I will take on bigger properties for sure, but I'm being very selective, especially right now. I honestly wouldn't take on anything that would take probably half a day, like some of these apartment complexes and those bigger type places right now, just because I don't feel like I got the manpower and the time to take on, property that big. So yeah, that's something that, I think about and whatnot when looking at individual properties. But yeah, I've got actually two that I got to look at today in Opelika. And then I've got quite a few people that have emailed me through my website that I got to call back, 3 or 4 people that are wanting, long maintenance done. So anyway, right now I'm actually looking at, trying to figure out, when I want to stop taking on new customers. I'm trying to figure that out, to be honest with you. I mean, I hate to, turn down any new work, but, I'm getting to a point where I'm pretty much saturated, and I don't want to, overburden myself and my guys, and just getting to where, I'm potentially, alienating other customers because I'm just so busy, because I have so many customers. But yeah, y'all, I figure that's a good point, something to think about, when you're this time of year picking up new customers and you're trying to decide when to stop. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do now. And like I said, I'm being very selective on the new customers I take on, the types of properties. Like I said, I prefer the smaller ones, and especially if they're close to other ones I do now. Yeah, that can be definitely a good thing. So yeah, that's generally what I look for. But yeah, y'all, listen, I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything in the truck here. The spray truck, I got I got to spray. I'm going to try to get a lot of fertilizing done too. I still got, 5 or 6 properties I got to spray. So I'll definitely plan on getting, those done this week. So I don't have to worry about spraying anymore. and try and knock out some more fertilizer jobs. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be doing the truck. I'll get some good footage of a little bit of everything: mowing, spraying, and fertilizing. I got a few combination deals where I'll be spraying and fertilizing as well. So I'll get some good footage of that and try to, make some points and some tips and that kind of thing throughout the day. Hope you're having a good day. Hey guys, we're finishing up Ace right now. I see Hunter's over here blowing. This is my dealer, by the way, where I buy all my Exmark and steel equipment. Really good people. But anyway, doing a combination deal. We just mowed and I fertilized. You want to make sure that you blow after you fertilize. That way you can just blow all them pellets off. You don't want to blow then fertilize and have all those pellets on the on the concrete and whatnot. So that's what Hunter's doing now. I want you to take a look at the difference. So I treated Ace, started treating it a couple years ago. You see how clean it is? The grass is Bermuda grass. And here's the movie theater on the left side. That's what it looked like. This is what Ace looked like a couple years ago before I started treating it, y'all. Yeah, that's the difference doing treatments can make. Look, clear difference, clear as day. See all the clover and all the weeds? Yeah, y'all, it's really clean. Makes it easier to mow. I can mow it so much faster. I guess the only downside, I don't have to mow it as often, but it's so much easier to mow when you don't have a yard with a bunch of weeds in it. Just weed eat and all that kind of stuff makes it harder. But anyway, y'all, just wanted to point out that difference. Hope you're having a good day. Hi Matt, so here's an example, buddy. I appreciate you asking me the question because you gave me a topic for the video today. So yeah, so we picked up this yard right over here last week. A lady came out and asked us if we start mowing it. So yeah, this one right here, obviously you can see it's treated. It looks nice, no weeds. So pulled up. I just finished fertilizing and spraying this yard. That's gonna be $95. I'm gonna give them a $5 discount since we did both at the same time. Charged her $50 to mow her yard, and she also wants us to start doing the treatments. I told her it wasn't even worth doing the back because there's just really not any shade, and if I spray it, it's gonna kill all the weeds off. So we're just gonna treat the front. I'm gonna charge her 40. So yeah, it's 90, 95. What is that? 185, 185 bucks. Been here 45 minutes. So I think I'm pretty much proving my point that for me, with my setup and what I do, my capabilities, small yards are better for me, because pretty much everybody can afford, if they can afford to have you mow, they can afford to have you treat it too. So yeah, y'all, it's working out good. This is a perfect new customer, as I was mentioning before, Matt, that I can pick up and add to my route and list the customers that I have already, because it's right beside a long-term customer I've been doing for a long time. It's a really nice guy, Mr. Clint over here. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, perfect customer for me to pick up. Small yard, knock it out in no time, and it's right next to existing one. So yeah, y'all, perfect example. I'm gonna make the title of the video being selective when picking up new customers if your customer base is pretty full. So yeah, this is perfect example of a yard that you can pick up, for me at least, when your customer base is pretty full. Hope you're having a good one, guys. Hi guys, you saw me knocking that yard out, mowing, and sprayed right after. We only do the front yard. We actually don't do the back. Every now and then she'll have me, blow off the back porch, maybe weed it a little bit, but primarily we just focus on the front. I started spraying it the last time I was here. I sprayed it and it was loaded down with weeds. I'm not sure how good you could see, but the last spray definitely worked pretty well. I mean, there's still some that seem like they're hanging on, but they're not just going to just poof and disappear. It's a process to get them to really die off and go away. But I'll be fertilizing this yard in a couple weeks. Once most of these weeds really start dying off, make sure they're died and good and gone. But anyway, yeah, I'll fertilize it, then the Bermuda will really start taking off now that the weeds are pretty much dead. And that'll allow for a really lush, good turf grass. It's Bermuda, like I said. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a single mom. So I want to help people out that I feel like can use a little help. So we charge $45 to mow it. It's just the front yard, and I gave her a discount compared to last time I sprayed and just charged her $30 for spraying the front yard. So $75. We spent maybe 20-25 minutes over here. So yeah, y'all, I made some money, but could have charged a little more, but I always look to try to help people out if I can, if I feel like they could use it. Yeah, y'all, off to a good start. Hope you are too. Gene, you want to get on the video?
I don't.
Okay. I won't. Hey y'all, so I'm out here with a customer. We're just pulled up. We're gonna plant some bushes, and Miss Jean's out here. She don't want to be on video, so I want to show her, but she's a nice lady. So she noticed this snake over here. It looks like a type of water snake, to be honest with you. I don't know, a grass snake. It's definitely not poisonous. As you can see, the head is pretty flat and narrow. It doesn't have that signature poisonous head shape they see on these copperheads. Primarily you have copperheads around here. But anyway, luckily this is just a grass snake. He's harmless. I don't know what he'll eat, but yeah. Honestly, I know a lot of people prefer to kill any snake they see, but I prefer to let them go if they're nice, if they're harmless like this one is. So yeah, y'all, just thought I'd show it. Let me get a good view of them so you can see. Yeah, it got a pretty narrow, flat head. It's definitely not poisonous for sure. Probably a type of water snake or grass snake. Anyway, yeah. Never know what you're gonna see out here mowing. Hey guys, you saw me knocking that job out. Obviously me and Hunter did a good job of getting these three. They're called limelight hydrangeas. They actually do well in full sun, honestly. I mean, I'm not sure if they're recommended putting full sun, but I've got some that get probably 3/4 sunlight throughout the day in my house, and they've done really well. But yeah, they're beautiful hydrangeas. I love these hydrangeas. But anyway, you saw us put them in the ground there, and I try to put a little berm on the top one there, had enough dirt just to hold some of that water, keep it from flowing down the hill. I weren't able to do that on the second one, and obviously this one on the bottom here, the water should hold fairly well. But yeah, when we're putting the new good dirt in, I've always heard that you don't want to use all potting soil, healthy soil. You want to actually make sure some of it's the native soil on top. So make sure to do that. That's what we did here. But anyway, curious if that's the case or not, and what y'all recommend, guys. Feel free to comment. Oh yeah, by the way, that snake was a garter snake. Garter snake. Hunter looked it up on his phone. That's what he came up with. But anyway, yeah, he was harmless. But anyway, y'all, yeah, knocked it out. Made it quick. Let's see here, quick 50 for that. It took 10 minutes. But anyway, y'all, hope you're having a good day. Hey guys, about 5:30 right now. Just dropped Hunter off earlier to the gas station, and I'm at the house now. I'm actually filling my tank up for tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure it's around 200 gallons so I can, hopefully, I got 2 or 3 more properties I need to spray. I'm gonna spray probably the gas station that I do Saturday. It's a relatively big place. It'll take about 80 gallons solution, maybe close to 100. So yeah, I wanna make sure I got enough for those jobs I got left over, and then I'll be done with spraying unless I have another customer to, new customer and whatnot, asking about doing it. But yeah, I can always put a little more in the tank if I need to do some more spraying, but I'm trying to get done with, my usual customers, as far as the treatments and whatnot. I'm also hoping to get done with all my fertilizer, by the way. I got a lot done today as far as fertilizing. We probably ended up fertilizing 14 to 15 yards, I guess, somewhere in around there. So I still got a good bit more to do, and I plan on getting a lot done tomorrow, and hopefully I'll come, hopefully I'll be able to get done with all the fertilization probably next week. I mean, I'm thinking maybe this weekend, but I'll probably end up being next week because I don't think they're giving any rain next several days. So I really prefer to, do a lot of fertilizing when I know there's some rain in the forecast. But anyway, yeah, the video, when I put it together, the last clip was me mowing a yard with a really steep hill in the front and the back. I think I got some pretty good footage. And in case you're wondering what I was doing, I was basically trying to blow all the debris down the hill and going side to side, not up and down. These really steep hills, and honestly you can, but that particular hill is so steep, I really don't feel comfortable going up it, without worrying about it flipping. Obviously, you can go down it, but you still gotta kind of be careful. It's much safer when it's that steep like that one was. It goes side to side. So that's basically what I was doing. I was basically going side to side, blowing all the debris, the grass clippings, and there were some sticks and stuff. I was trying to blow it to the curb, to the road there, so we could blow the debris down the hill into the storm drain and whatnot. Just clean the front off because we ended up spraying it as well right after. So yeah, that particular yard, honestly, Miss Judine was telling me when I first started doing it a couple years ago that she had a couple other people show up and they didn't even want to do it because the steepness of the hill or whatever, which I understand. And honestly, if you're pretty new, I'd be really careful about taking on yards with really steep hills like that because it can be dangerous. And luckily for me, I got the Laser Z, which I mentioned before, has really good center of gravity in it, which makes it a lot easier and safer to traverse these hills and whatnot. So yeah, I'm curious about the other mowers. The Skags, some of the Skags I've seen, seem like the engine blocks are a little higher. So I'm curious how that affects the center of gravity, especially when it comes to, maneuvering and operating on these hills and whatnot. So luckily, like I said before, the Laser Z guys does a great job of maneuvering and getting good traction on the hills, which is one of the main reasons why I like it as much as I do. And I got, 4 of them. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, overall, great day. I think Justin and Jordan did a great job today. They got the list done. They even managed to get home around 3, I believe. And I don't really care as long as they get the list done and they don't, break anything and do a good job. If they're trying to get done as soon as they can, that's fine. But obviously, I worry about quality of work and, potentially breaking a window and that kind of thing if you're getting in a hurry and not really paying attention. So, for me, I mean, obviously I work hard, but I also try to be, careful and make sure I don't miss stuff and that kind of thing. So hopefully they didn't miss anything. So far I haven't had any complaints, whatnot, from anybody that the yards they did and stuff. So yeah, apparently they had a good day. I'm sure they had to add up the numbers, but I imagine they generated at least 1,000, probably a little bit more than that. I know we did, me and Hunter did, with all the fertilizing and spraying we did. Like I said, we fertilized probably around 15 yards. Sprayed another 5 or 6, and probably mowed around 10 to 12. So yeah, y'all, I keep harping on my truck here, but it's the ultimate money maker, if you do treatments especially, and I can still carry a mower. Obviously, I only have the one mower, the push mower on there today. I could carry a bagging mower, one of my Navigators or Walkers if I wanted to, but the way I had the route set up, I didn't need to, so I didn't do that, because it does get a little tight as far as the space, when you put another mower on there and you have all the other, handheld equipment, the steel stuff and the backpack blower and whatnot. So yeah, y'all, like I was saying earlier in some of the clips, Matt came up with a good topic for me, and this is something that I've been thinking about for the last couple of weeks because I am getting pretty full. Pretty much I am full, to be honest with you. I really don't need to pick up anymore, really, to be honest with you. But I'm the type of guy I hate turning down new work potentially. So the only way, and I think this will make sense to some of you guys that have been doing this for a long time like I have, whether you're solo or you have multiple crews, you need to figure out a good stopping point as far as the amount of customers you're going to take on. And right now I'm being super selective. So that yard that I showed y'all earlier on in the video, some of those clips was perfect, was ideal because it was small, and she also wanted it treated and whatnot. So I mean, I was able, like I said, to do the mowing. Literally took 10-15 minutes to mow it, $50, and then sprayed the front. Didn't hardly take long at all. Just spray that little area in the front, made $40. So yeah, $90 and 20 minutes, to do both those things. So yeah, right beside a previous customer, a long-term customer I've had for a long time. So that was an ideal customer for me to pick up in the situation that I'm in, trying to figure out when I want to stop taking on new customers. So I did call a few other people that had messaged me through my website, and I actually got to call them back. I wasn't able to get in touch with them, but they left me some messages. So I'm going to tell them what I'm telling you. I'm being selective, and if they happen to be kind of close, some other customers in my radius, my customer radius that I mentioned earlier in the intro, then yeah, I'll be willing to take them on. But it's going to need to be the exact type of property that I'm looking for in order for me to take it on at this point. Because right now I've got close to 240 properties I'm mowing, and some of y'all may wonder how in the world I'm able to do that. And I'll explain in another video how I'm able to take on and manage so many customers with just 2 trucks and just a few guys, working with me. But anyway, yeah, it actually goes against conventional wisdom as far as what most people will tell you, but it's worked for me, and I got a full schedule of maintenance work and mowing throughout the week. So yeah, y'all, we'll get into that some other day. I know I don't want this video to be too long. I know y'all get kind of bored after the video reaches past 25 minutes, I'm sure, and I know I do too. So try to keep it under 25 if I can. But yeah, y'all had a great day. God bless us again, bless me again. Everybody made it home safe. So yeah, thankful for that. And I'll probably be doing a video tomorrow, and we'll think of another topic to talk about and get some more footage. But hope you had a great day too, guys, and made some good money. I'll talk to you later.